All right, welcome to Board Game Life. I'm glad you are joining us today. I am your host, Ian C., and I'm wondering if I tricked you. Did I trick you into watching this video? Because I put on the title of the video, the only board game my wife will play, instead of putting on there Trivial Pursuit, which is the only board game that she'll play, actually. But I don't know how many people were actually going to click on the video if I put Trivial Pursuit. But if I put the only board game my wife will play, then people might click on the video. So I wonder if I tricked you. Did I trick you? Let me know in the comment section below. But as you can tell from the title of the video, that this is the only game my wife will play. And then plus, if you clicked on it and you've watched the intro to it at all, you know that I'm talking about Trivial Pursuit. Now, the reason why this is the only board game my wife will play, and this isn't about talking about which board games my wife will play and which board games won't, but it's true. This is the only one that she will play. And she doesn't play it anymore, but back when her family was getting together like regularly and on holidays and stuff, one of the traditions that she had in her family was on New Year's Eve, all the people in the family would play Trivial Pursuit. And that was the only time she'd ever play a board game. And it was always boys against girls. So we have Trivial Pursuit games today here that I'm going to be unboxing and showing you what's inside. And I'm also going to be reading the at least one card from each of these and asking you if you know the answer. And if you do know the answer, put that in the comment section below, and we will find out if you are right or if you are wrong. Now listen, if you like what we're doing here and you want to help us out, we'll link below will be a link to the page called Buy Me a Coffee, which is a little bit like Patreon. You know, basically if you want to donate to what we're doing here, please do. And also I have an affiliate program with Amazon where I'm going to be linking to most of these games anyway. So if you're interested in buying any of these games, please use that affiliate program in the links below and pick those games up for yourself. And as always, as I will mention at the end of the video as well, please like, comment, and subscribe. So let's get to it. Now I have a number of Trivial Pursuit board games, given the fact that it's the only game my wife will play. And I have a couple specialty games as well that I'm going to be going through, as well as some extension games. Now, I am only today, so you have Trivial Pursuit games, and then you have games that are kind of like Trivial Pursuit. And I've got some of those as well. So I am only going to be talking today about the actual Trivial Pursuit. If it's got Trivial Pursuit with the trademark on that, the registered trademark on it, that was the only ones that I got out of my closet today to play or to show you. I will have to do another board game where I talk about games that are like Trivial Pursuit. Well, and I've got a few of those as well. So I've got one that's based on movies that's like Trivial Pursuit, but it's not technically Trivial Pursuit. I got one that's based on the television show The Big Bang Theory, which is like Trivial Pursuit. And I got a couple of those. So I'll show you those in the weeks to come or whatever. You know, in one of these videos that I do, I'll show you those videos as well. But I kind of had to limit it and go, okay, I just want to talk about the actual game Trivial Pursuit. So where do we start? Well, I want to start with the 3 games of Trivial Pursuit, actual games that I have. And then I'll talk about these extension cards as well. So let's start off. Here it is, Trivial Pursuit. This is an old game, as you can tell. And let's see what it says on there, if there's a date on here or not. Made in the USA, number 7. It says number 7, and I am not seeing a date as of yet. For 2 to 24 players, age adult. That's what I like about it, age adult. And I am not actually seeing anything on here that says when this game was made. Now, this was a game that I didn't inherit it, but what should I say? I didn't buy this game, or it wasn't given to me as a gift. I think this game my wife had prior to us getting married, because her family played this. It was part of their tradition. Again, and it's the only board game I'll get her to play. Let's have a look here. Look at this classic game. Let's have a look here at the board. Boom. Nice classic. I'm sure if you're a gamer and you've played Trivial Pursuit, you know... Oh, just broke that. Well, it didn't quite break. You know what the board looks like, okay? So there's that. Let's look at the other parts of the game. There is the, what's it say? Notes on play, new card sets, and master game rules of play, right? 6 new categories. So this isn't the original Trivial, yeah. By far, this is not the original Trivial Pursuit. Wow, look at this. Does your movie IQ measure up? Well, you know what? This is not... I think somebody just stuck this in the game. Because this is... I don't think this is part of the game at all. I didn't know this was in here. It's been a long time since I've opened this up. Her family is not... see that book right there? Her family has not gotten together for quite some time. Oh, and here are... Look at that. Well, with the original to this game... bag that came in. It has it on. It has the name on there. I'll be honest with you. A lot of times these things that come in bags, I throw them away. But I could see why this one was kept, because it actually has the name on there. And of course, you have the little things with. Oh, look at that! The wedge dropped out of there. I am going to have to pick that up. The player piece and the wedges. As you move it around the board, what I should do is I should do this and put this board down here like this, so it's all out in the open. Where did that thing go? The wedges and the die. Look at that. Okay. I have to pick this up. Now, obviously, I'm not going to tell you how to play the game. You know how to play the game. Here are the category codes. Game piece on this, and then here are the cards. So this is a pretty old one. Look, the top part of this is gone on this game. This is a pretty old one. So I will take this top part and I can't show you the answer. I will read G, which is geography. That's the blue one right there. So I'm going to read G, and if you know the answer to this, leave it in the section below. What is the capital of Saudi Arabia? What is the capital of Saudi Arabia? If you know the answer to that, leave it in the question below, and you will get the satisfaction of knowing what the answer is. If you didn't cheat, because I don't have any giveaways or anything like that as of yet. But that's something that will come in the future as the channel grows. So help me out. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this on your favorite social media. If you belong to any of these board game groups on Facebook, oh my goodness. It would help me out so much if you shared it. I would really appreciate it. So there's that regular one. Okay. Now if you saw, that was the box, I promise. So if you saw, I'm going to put this back down here. My one on chess, you'll notice some theme here, because I had a regular chess set, but I also had a Lord of the Rings chess set and a Star Wars chess set. And guess what I've got here? I've got a Lord of the Rings Trivial Pursuit and a Star Wars Trivial Pursuit. Yes, Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. You can tell what kind of geek culture I am into. I believe these were Christmas gifts. I don't think I bought any of these, okay? And then this extra movie thing here, we're going to get rid of that. Okay, so here, let's start with Lord of the Rings. Nice, Lord of the Rings. Do you ever wonder what it's like if you were in Lord of the Rings, but instead of being in the Lord of the Rings and fighting dragons, you had to answer questions about Lord of the Rings? Well, now you know. Now you know. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wonderful movie. Good books as well. Like, there's a book? Lord of the Rings, there's a book? Yeah, there's a book. I don't know if you knew there was a book or not. Of course, I'm joking. We all know there's a book. Ooh, nice. Nice. And we are going to look at this trip into Middle-earth right here. Oh, get prepared to have your mind blown away. Middle-earth. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. No, that's more like Star Wars. I don't know. Middle-earth stuff. Just think Middle-earth stuff. Okay. Now that we have that, I'll move that there. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Nice. I'll show you the inside. Ooh, look at this. The One Ring. Fits on my finger. Barely. It's tight. I'm working on losing weight. I really am. Okay. So let's look at the pieces here. Ooh, we've got you know, I forget his name. We've got that one character and this one character. Oh my goodness. Look at the craftsmanship of this game. No, it's like I'm selling them. I'm not really selling them. Really not. And then there's that horsey guy. I think this maybe had a wrinkle in the game where maybe if that guy takes you or something. I can't remember. Yeah, we have played this, as you can see, because the pieces are all there. Now, this was not one of the games that my wife played. I believe I played this with my stepdaughter. And anyway, so let's, and then here are the little wedges. Just can't hold on to those wedges. And the cards. What kind of questions could be on these cards? All right, I'm going to ask you one of these questions here. I'm going to ask the second question down. So on the first one, I asked the first question down. The second one, I'm going to ask the second question down. And you let me know in the comments below if you know the answer. Who uses the flock of Caribbean from Dunlin to spy for him? Ooh, I know the answer to that one. You might know the answer to that one too. The Lord of the Rings. Very nice. This is actually really nice. I'm going to put this back on. Leave that in the comments below. No cheating. If you cheat, I don't know, something will happen. If you cheat, who knows? It's not good though. It's not good. Cheat. We all know. We all learned. We all learned in Sunday school. No cheating. All right, Lord of the Rings. That was the box, I swear. Does that joke ever get old? Maybe. Even if it gets old. Will I stop telling it? I don't think so. All right, now, Star Wars. Trivial Pursuit for Star Wars. Here's the front of the box. Beautiful. Classic. The classic trilogy. Yeah. Now, if you're not listening to my Cereal for Dinner podcast, it's actually called Some Cereal for Dinner podcast. I just did a podcast on Trivial Pursuit. Not on Trivial Pursuit. I just did a podcast on Star Wars where I tell you all my thoughts about the classic series. So here we go. Let's look here at the board. Ooh, look at that board. Nice. Let's give you a close-up. Rebel Alliance right in the front. Maybe look at that one. Cool visual effects, man. I'm a filming genius. Right? Filming genius. Some cereal for dinner. Go over and subscribe. Instead of a dice, we've got little R2-D2 here. And I actually have played this one a couple of times because I'm a big Star Wars fan. Original classic. The classic trilogy. Anyway. So we got Star Wars here. So let's see. This is R2-D2 that rolls the dice for you. Let's see if he works. No, out of batteries. Normally what you do is you click it like that and it will show you. Now let's look at the piece and a number will randomly come up. So we got Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader fighting it out. Yeah, I'm your father. No, you're not. No, I'm your father. Can't be true. Ah! But you can't guess what that's from, can you? Han Solo, the scoundrel, and Princess Leia. I love you. Love you. Okay, all right. Get a little too goofy there. Okay. So that's that there. Cool, huh? Cool beans? All right. Now let's read one of these cards. All right. Now we'll read the third one down. And it's history. It says, who killed the first Imperial trooper on Endor? Do you know? From Return of the Jedi. Who killed the first Imperial trooper on Endor? Comment section below. Okay. So that's all the actual boards that I have of actual Trivial Pursuit. Trademark Trivial Pursuit. The rest of these are just extension ones. So here's the first extension we're going to look at, and that is this. You can see it says Silver Screen Edition. See that? Silver Screen Edition. All right, so let's have a look-see here. I'm going to open this up. Oops. Just additions here. And then you got, ooh, look at that. You got the categories here. Just some stuff. Just some things. Who knows what they are? I know I don't, for sure. Did I open this up right? I didn't. I opened it up upside down. I am a dork. Okay. Maybe. Oh no, I opened it up right side up. I'm not a dork, I'm a genius. Okay, let's read this one. Let's go the fourth one down. Fourth one down is ON. And ON is blue, green, brown. Arts and literature. I think it says brown. Arts and literature. And I believe that's brown. Okay, so here is the question. What were the captured horses to be used for in the Misfits? What were the captured horses to be used for in the Misfits? It's a movie I've never seen. If you've seen it, then maybe you know. All right, so that's that Silver Screen Edition. Let's get rid of that. Okay, I'm going to save this one for last, actually. And this is Trivia Pursuit. Oh, look at that. Trivia Pursuit Genius 2 edition. So if you're a genius, if you're like, all those other Trivial Pursuits are just junk, man. They're not stimulating my gray matter the way it should. Then you need this Genius 2 edition. Way better than Genius 1. Let me tell you, way better than Genius 1. So you're like, I answer every question on Jeopardy, and good night. I need something more challenging than that. All right, so if you're a super genius, You're beyond. You don't like. Look. You're already through all the Trivial Pursuit, and you're past Genius 1, and you got to go to Genius 2. Okay. So you smart farties out there. Alrighty. Oh, look at that. Guide to Good Times. Oh, there's some promotional material in here. Hoo-hoo. Some promotional material. And the code card. So let's open one of these bad boys up and see what kind of genius questions you have to ask. All right, so we're going to go with green. And what did we say? Green was science and nature. These are some big words. I hope I can read all these big words. What did Isaac Singer of Pittstown, New York, receive a patient for on August 12th, 1851? Okay, let me read that again, because I ain't reading gooder. What did Isaac Singer of Pittstown, New York, receive a patient for on August 12th, 1851? Oh, look, I can't even begin to tell you how sorry I am over this, and I'm not even going to edit it. Okay, so let me read that again. Because obviously this is not the edition for me. What did Isaac Singer of Pittstown, New York, receive a patent for on August 12th? 1851. A patent, not a patient. I was thinking, was he a doctor? Boy, you'd really have to know something about science for that matter to know that stuff. No, it's a patent, not a patient. Sorry. I was listening to the Nate Bargatze podcast, and he was saying something that I really identify with. He was saying that every time he reads, it's like the first time. Like when you first do something the very first time, you're like, here's reading, here's what that's like. And it's like the first time you're doing it. Yeah, well, I'm not the best of readers. All right, now this is something I kind of struggled to bring because I said I was only going to bring stuff that was really Trivial Pursuit, but this has Forte trivia cards, but it says real questions for your Trivial Pursuit game. So it did have Trivial Pursuit and it had it trademarked on there. So I decided to include it in this, okay? So let's just see what these are. So it's got this thing in there. I don't know. Who knows? Back when you had to send stuff off and they didn't have email. Good night. All right. Forte Trivia Pursuit. Oh, trivia cards. All right. So it says, but it does say on the front of the box, real questions for Trivial Pursuit trademark game. So obviously it works with that. But the one I'm going to read is the last one, and it is orange. Look it up for yourself. Who is Funny Man Milton Hines? Who is Funny Man Milton Hines? That's a weird question. I don't know. Maybe this is a different game altogether. But it does say for your Trivial Pursuit game. So well, it's the things are, the categories are soaps, cartoons, space, pairs, ads, and fair play. So let's look at soaps for a minute. I'm going to imagine this is soap operas. Whose death was the result of Dr. Roger Coleridge? Coleridge. Coleridge. Dr. Roger Coleridge. Whose death was the result of Dr. Roger Coleridge? I don't know. Let's do a fair play one. Who was Henry Bond? Well, if you know, put it in the link below and have the satisfaction of knowing that you are smart. Hey, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you like what you see, please share it on your favorite social network. It would mean a lot to me. Like, comment, subscribe, share. And if you need any of these games, I'm going to try to find them on Amazon, and they'll be linked in the section below. Thanks a lot for joining me. It really means a lot to me if you would do any of that. And then if you want to support us, we're on Buy Me a Coffee, which is a platform where you can donate. So thanks a lot for joining me on this episode of Board Game Life, and we will talk to you all again real soon. Bye-bye.